Welcome to a match of Starcraft 2, played by people that are way better than me. The map is 2,000 atmospheres, warping in the upper right. In blue, it is Trap. And the opponent, the fan favorite, warping in the bottom left. In red, it is PartinG. Trap versus PartinG. I know what you're thinking. Indigos. It's a PvP. Why? Why'd you do that? And to that I would say, well, one easy cop-out answer, of course, is it's PartinG. It's probably an entertaining game. And secondly, if you're a Protoss player, you might learn something by watching. If you're a Terran or a Zerg player, you might just enjoy watching Protoss kill each other. I saw it as a win-win. Win. Yeah, that works. Both players, not just opening up standard here, but identical. And Trap sending the scouting probe out just a bit earlier than PartinG, so he gets to see pretty much exactly what you would expect to see, which, when you're facing PartinG, might just be curious information enough, right? Double gateway core, double gas. Will it be stalkers or adepts? That's probably the biggest question right now, is what's going to come out of those gateways. Stalkers, much more defensive play to open up, but can lend itself to aggression later on, especially in a heavy blink opener. Adepts, more aggressive in the early stage of the game. Fairly countered by stalkers, but if you can shade into the main base, you might just win, so it's a gamble. It's a risk that is not actually going to come into play because both of these players are opening up. Stalker, Sentry. Interesting. Sentry, good for hallucination, good for defensive force fields, of course, and once it gets enough energy, Guardian Shield. Help reduce the damage from stalkers from adepts. As long as there's no zealots in play, Guardian Shield is quite nice. And PartinG, going for more stalkers than Trap. Pylon sent down just to block the Nexus. PartinG not going to be deterred. Both players starting their Nexus pretty much the exact same second. You two need to just calm down here. More stalkers being produced. It's a quiet moment. Nobody's gonna die just yet. PartinG, though, where's the battery? The battery's at the natural. And there's Trap's battery. Okay. That's fine. We're just playing the exact same game here. There's some room for discrepancy, though. We can see PartinG got his Twilight Council already, and there's been no further tech choice from Trap. So, now the question I have to ask my wonderful viewers here. What is going to come out of the Twilight? Hallucinated Oracle, PartinG, you madman. Trying to fake Stargate play here. Force a response from Trap. He forces some Stalker play, but nothing too major. Warpgate does finish for both players, and Blink is the tech choice from PartinG, which is absolutely not a surprise. PartinG, of course, with the stellar Blink control, the original Blink master. Taking out his Fury on the rocks. +1. A little bit quicker for PartinG. That might come into play, especially with Trap also going Blink. We're going to have a Blink Stalker war. Micro-intensive. Entertaining. I hope. I think. I bet. I'm betting. I'm not normally a betting man, but I'm willing to gamble in this case. More stalkers being produced. PartinG checking for proxies out on the map. Not a bad idea. Protoss, of course, being the tricky, deceptive race they are. Sniping the probe, very good. Tend to hide buildings. You don't want to be caught off guard by something like a proxy robo, or maybe you get really lucky, find a dark shrine out on the map, and then can build the counter for that, of course. Robo also coming up for parting. Based on the timing, though, I'm inclined to say it is for a Warp Prism. Could be Observer, and it could be Immortal, of course, but I'd be a bit surprised if it's Immortal. PartinG going out on the map now, he's getting aggressive. He wants to get something done here. Blink has finished for him, not yet for Trap, is still a few seconds away. Hallucinated Phoenix, Blink up into the main. PartinG shows himself. Blink is done. Blink's about to be done for Trap, it's not here yet though. Snipe off a pylon. Decent play if he can shut down a couple gates. That would be good. Nothing too major though. Just poking away. He did get the pylon. Forcing a battle. A lot of stalkers here for Trap. I think he's actually winning by one stalker. 11-10 for now. Warp Prism. Where is it? Warp Prism being made for Trap. It is an Immortal, actually. I stand fully 100% corrected. So the Immortal going to help. Blink forward. Gets 2 stalkers before the recall out. Not game-changing by any means, but still a nice pickup. Mirror matchups, of course, a game of numbers, a game of strategy. Trap is now up by 5 stalkers, but we have to respect the Immortal here. Put his name to the test. Trap's Warp Prism is here and loading a few sentries. Could we be seeing a dive into the main? +2 on the way for PartinG is still a ways off though. Warp Prism being made now. Trap shows himself. PartinG with the wild pylon out there. Warp Prism into the main, dropping the sentries. Force Field. Blink around the Force Field though. Immortal still able to get damage done. Boys are pulled probes off the line, offering emotional support though. 13 have lost their lives and a recall forward. Can he get the... No, he cannot get the Prism. He gets a couple stalkers though. Okay. Definitely, I think that came out better for Trap because of the probe losses. PartinG lost 13 probes, which does put him at a bit of a deficit. Third base is up though for PartinG, so he'll be able to replace those probes quicker. Already the deficit's now only at 6 probes, and he can go across the map now. He's got Immortal, he's got his Warp Prism. There's also one Immortal and a Warp Prism for Trap though. You two, just making me look like a fool sometimes. Charge being researched for Trap, not for PartinG though. If PartinG cannot get something done in this push, I'm a bit fearful. He will have +2 though. Not quite yet though. I'm not sure if he should have gone in this early. It's still 12 seconds away. Sentries force fielding the ramp, giving Trap a taste of his own medicine. Blinking the Immortal up here, who's targeting down the Cyber Core, which could be big. There would be no more Stalker replacement. Cyber Core goes down. There is no other Cyber Core for Trap. He cannot replace the Stalkers. Immortal. Not so Immortal anymore, but still taking quite a few down with him. 11 probes go down. Trap tapping out. GG is called PartinG, taking the game. He took a bit of damage from Trap's initial attack, but was able to swing the game back in his own favor. A +2 attack and focus firing the Cyber Core down really seemed to work in his favor. His Stalkers were just trading better, and then Trap couldn't replace his actually towards the end. A well-earned GG to PartinG. If you enjoyed the game, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I hope that you have a great day.